I've got a whole bunch of computers, but I've only got one that runs Windows. I've only got one that's got Microsoft Office on it, and occasionally I need it so I can pull up old files and look at some old stuff. Everything else is Ubuntu Linux, and I'll never go back. However, I still need to use this old thing. The problem is that it's trying to run XP, it's trying to run a virus program, and it just stalls, and the hard drive beats itself to death, and it's just kind of a mess. So I finally broke down, and for 11 bucks a piece, bought 2 sticks of memory to put in it. So while I was doing it, figured I'd show you how it's done. Here goes. This here is my Dell C400 Latitude. It's actually a pretty cool computer. It's tiny and made in its day for a really good road machine. But like I said, it's been capacity challenged lately. I thought it was dead. I guess I'll have it in here. Yeah. This is the original keyboard that was in here. And one night during dinner I knocked over a bottle of beer, spilled beer in it, and the laptop wouldn't boot. It would just make beeping noises and whatnot. I wrote it off for dead, and I found another keyboard on eBay, put it in for 9 bucks. It's fine again. So anyway, I'm going to go in, bump up the memory a little bit, and see if it can handle what it's trying to do just a little bit better without beating the hard drive to death. I was lucky enough to find the service manual for this thing online, and it's a little tricky. There's a slot here right under the F5 key and another one under the F9 key, and you take a screwdriver and you pry up on those, and this panel pops out. And under the panel there's a couple of Phillips head screws. Take those out, the keyboard comes out, and the memory chip is right in here somewhere. Okay, screws are out, and the keyboard just pulls out like this, and whoops, it popped up by itself. You got this little connector here that pops out of there. Now the RAM is underneath this hunk of stainless steel here. You can see a little bit poking out here. I'll take these screws out, take the shield off, take the RAM out, and replace it with one of these. And then there's another port in the back where I put in a duplicate chip, and when I'm done it should have double the RAM it did before. Alright, screws are out. This comes out. And there's the old 256 megabytes of factory RAM. I think I push these two things back and it's going to pop out, and I'll put in the new one. Alright, here's the new RAM. I think all I got to do is to squeeze it down in a little bit and push it down and let it click, and it's in. Okay, top side is all done. Just need to snap this guy back in place and flip it on upside down to get the slot on the back. And that slot is, I believe, behind this panel here. You take these two screws out, this opens up, and there's another slot for another memory chip in there. Yep, I was right. Take that off, and right in here is a blank slot to put the next stick of RAM memory. So plug it in, button it up, and we'll see how it does. Alright, well, my tired old, I don't know, 6-year-old laptop is plugged back in the docking station and locked in, and I'm going to hit start, and let's see what happens. Well, so far so good. The amount of memory has changed. F1 to continue, or F2 to run setup. I don't know what to do. Okay, 512, that's good. Do escape for exit. And she's starting up. Alrighty. Hopefully it'll be a little happier, and hopefully it won't beat the hard drive to death again. I'd say that's a successful operation. Just a little post note, this thing's booting up, and you can see the little light there. The hard drive's kicking on a little bit, but it's not like murdering itself like it used to. The extra RAM seems to be doing its thing. Look at that, it's calming right down. Ah, beautiful. That used to take 20 minutes. Man, best 22 bucks I ever spent.